and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now rocking with the best alive podcast you're ever going to watch. He is Luis LightYear Vargas. I am Justin Show-Off Davis. And together we are The Light Show. Today we bring to you our official second episode. If you saw our first one, it was obviously UFC 259 preview and then the UFC 259 recap. But now we're going to get into an episode 2. This is not going to be MMA.
I guess it was 1 and then 1.5,
1.5,
yeah.
you know. This is the official episode number 2. We're going to bring for you our first non-MMA show. So if you're strictly an MMA fan, you know, give us a listen if you want to. If you don't, you can wait till our next MMA episode. That's perfectly fine. But what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about some OnlyFans, pros and cons. Are you with it? Are you against it? Is it tricking if you got it? Simping on these girls?
Oh, man.
Eating ass, prostitutes. We're going to get into everything right now. So, let's go. We just got to dive into it. When it comes to subjects like this, you just got to dive right into it. You can't really sugarcoat it. So, let's start off. We'll ease you into it, shall I say. So, first off, do you support the hustle of women on OnlyFans?
I actually do, yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with it, you know. You can make it a job. You can make it something like a hobby, an art form. And it isn't...
An art form?
I mean, yeah.
Let's not go too far.
Well, I mean, it's not just what you say. It's not just like for girls to post pictures. Like, there's actually people doing business, you know, moves on there. So it's not like, oh, OnlyFans is only for that. But I do appreciate the hustle. You know, I'd rather than be doing that than... you know, other stuff. I mean, you know,
I'd rather do that than being a crack addict, or, you know, selling babies.
Exactly. You know, killing pandas and shit like that. You know,
there's a litany of worse things they could be doing with their lives.
There is, you know.
But is there a certain type that you would respect more than the others? Like,
whatever makes more money. I don't know.
Like, what about those, like, the raunchy ones who are, like, going all out?
But see, okay. So
because there's like the Playboy approach, which is like the delicate,
nice,
and then there's like the hustler approach, where it's like I'm spreading everything, and you're like.
But so obviously there's certain like types of people that like types of things, right? So,
fetishes, yeah.
Exactly. So if you wanted to go on Pornhub or whatever, right, a porn website, and then watch them, or you could, you know, try to make a doll out of it and fucking, I don't know, do weird things like that. Show your feet and shit, you know? Like, there's people that show their feet, I'm sure.
That's true. That's true.
You know, I'm sure there's everything. You know, there's people that like certain things, and who are we to hate?
That's true. I too support the OnlyFans hustle. It's I would say the female equivalent of a man having a rap career on SoundCloud. You know, you're just hoping that you take off. Big. Yeah, because if you honestly look at OnlyFans, like, there's a lot of people who make really good money, but then you know that there's like those people that have 0 subscribers, but they have 50 pictures up just naked on the internet.
They're just waiting.
Waiting for that big shot. Waiting for just that one follower who then says, "Hey, this is a fire page. Everybody check this one out." Just like, you know, your local neighborhood rapper. You know, so support your local rappers and support your local hoes.
But you know what's crazy, though? Did you know that OnlyFans, the company, owns everything that's inside? So even though it's your picture, you're publishing it, just be aware, they own it. They could use it, they could snatch it, they could...
And they're taking profits. I think it's like, what, 28% of whatever you try to take?
I don't know, it's crazy. But, yeah, I mean, why not?
I support them. Get your money. But... question is, would you date a girl that you knew had an OnlyFans?
Yeah, I mean, unless it's like one of those nasty, crazy.
So ones. now there is a.
Okay, I guess not. And to
see, I caught him.
To me, because there's people that like certain things, and I shouldn't be saying that, like judging them on what they like.
But for you personally,
but for me, yeah, like I have my boundaries, and I have like my line, like, okay, this is what I would approve of, or this is what I would, you know, like, and this is definitely what I wouldn't, or what I think is like pushing a little too far for me, you know. But maybe me, like, for example, me and you probably have different, you know, different lines. Your line's probably over here. My line's somewhere over here, you know. So I mean, it just depends, right?
I'm toxic as fuck. All right. So
I'm not sophisticated.
You would date a girl that has OnlyFans, but
Yes.
what if you were with a girl, and then after you guys have been dating for a while, she wants to start an OnlyFans? Is that different? Because you weren't going into it, you know.
Yeah. You know, it would be. It would be a little bit more of a something
conversation.
Exactly. Yeah. Just because you don't know where they're at or how they're going to approach this, or you know, what if the fame gets to their head, and you know, like, hey man, when someone waves a bunch of cash, at you, what are you? You're not going to be like. I mean, my man's nice and all, but these hunters over here, so it just depends, it depends. Like, for example, that's the same thing if you're, talking to a stripper, right? Like, if you're talking to a stripper, and it's like, you go into it knowing she's a stripper. Like, if you go to a strip club and you meet her, you go into it knowing, oh, she's a stripper, obviously I should know, And if you are one of those guys that go, oh, my girl, no, don't look at her, then it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? It makes absolutely no sense. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I think I wouldn't mind. I'm saying that, but I mean,
it's just one of those hard ones. I think if I was dating a girl who already had an OnlyFans, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. But if we're dating for a while and then she says, "Hey, I want to start an OnlyFans," like, bitch, go get a job at McDonald's. Like, why do you want to pop your pussy? I don't know.
Why you want to pop your pussy?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Like,
hey, but hold on. Would you rather have your girl working at McDonald's though?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Bring home some fries. Them shits is fire. Bro, them McDonald's fries are fire.
Yeah, you ain't lying there. Okay.
But, I mean, I don't know. Just, okay, then to stay on that same, road, would you let her record you guys and post it?
Hell yeah, man.
You would?
Yeah, why not?
With your face showing and everything, or no?
I have nothing to hide. Well, actually, you know what? Let me get back in shape right now. I'm like borderline where I'm getting back in shape. So, I personally don't have a problem. But I mean, I think it's just I'm just not being used to not being shy. I guess. Like I go out in a cage and I have the chance of getting my ass beat, knocked out, choked out.
That's true.
There's so many other things where it's like. Me being naked doesn't embarrass me, and especially, I mean, not to twist this in a weird way, but growing up like as a wrestler, whenever you weigh in, you're in underwear, literally, so you're already used to kind of being close to naked, in the least weird way possible, because I mean, usually growing up there wasn't that many girls wrestling, so it was like a bunch of dudes, and it's whatever, like you just go, you fucking get on the scale, hop off, bam. Close back on, So I think I'm used to not really.
So with that being said, why don't you just start an OnlyFans for yourself?
You know what? Actually, no. Me and my girl actually talked about that, and I was like, babe, what if we made a little extra income? And then she was like, what do you mean? I was like, I mean, OnlyFans. But I mean, the only reason why I don't think I would is because I don't know if I'd have like a fan base, or if I
screw that. Hey, if we hit 100 subscribers, we're gonna start a light show OnlyFans. All right,
shit.
$10.99, $10.99 a month. One day he'll post, the next day I'll post.
It's gonna be like a folder, Don't think nothing nasty. It's gonna be a folder in the middle. You pick LightYear, you pick the show, you pick the show off. So 100 subscribers? Hey, that's kind of low, don't you think?
The second we hit 100 subscribers, we're gonna start the light show OnlyFans.
What are we on now? Do we have any subscribers? Because if we, because what if we have 98? Let me check this. Give me a second, guys. But yeah, I mean, I'd do it. I think it's not a bad way to make a little money on the side,
The only thing is, I think the most cringe part about it would you be embarrassed if your mom found out? And that would be the one deterrent.
Well, honestly, no, not really, because I think my mom knows I'm a little wild and I do wild shit, and I have no.
So she'd be okay with you slinging dick and balls online?
She knows I'm not ashamed of myself, and I think she's super supportive, so she might even support me, hey baby, do what you gotta do, make that money, whatever. Not subscribers. Yeah. Nasty. No, she's she'd be like, yeah, do what you want. My mom, for anything I've ever done in my life, she's always been my number one supporter. So shout out, Mom. I told her, I want to go wrestle. She was like, yeah, go do it. She's like, I want to fight. She's like, maybe not, but I'll be behind you if you do. My mom's always been there for me. So I'm sure if I told her, she'd be like, That's a little weird, but hey, whatever. You know, this is a new time in where what's this saying?
I'm not gonna save you.
It's a new era, baby. It's a new era, and people do things, and yeah, it shouldn't surprise anybody. Okay, how many subscribers do you think we have?
18.
Oh, you fucking know? Oh,
it's 18?
It's 18. Yeah.
I checked it last night.
Oh.
So, yeah.
See, I haven't checked it. I was like surprised. Like, oh.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the subscribers. You think they're my fans? Your fans?
I think they're Light Show fans.
Oh, that's a good one.
100 OnlyFans. Book it. So with that being said, though. Okay,
oh yeah, so like and subscribe or wherever the button.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Especially if you want to see his naked. You want to see a black man hang dong. You want to see this sexy LightYear. You know. Make sure you get your friends to subscribe.
Shit. Hell yeah.
Staying on
with that money, we'll buy better equipment for you guys too.
Oh yeah,
better
see,
cameras,
you'll be helping out the show.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll recycle it.
Help us help you.
Exactly.
So you can enjoy us.
That's a good one.
No.
Oh shit.
Staying on that same kind of subject, do you have a problem with women that get called sluts for liking sex, but men can, go around and have as much sex as they want to, and we're just like, we're players, but women get tarnished?
I mean, it's such a...
Like, I hate that stupid meme where, if a key opens up several things, it's a master key, but, it's a shitty lock if any key can open up the... I hate that stupid kind of...
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's just a double standard, society's made it this way, and, I mean, I can't say it wasn't embedded in me, like, just always growing up that way and hearing it and, talking about it. I mean, obviously, it's like kind of you were taught that, and I'm not trying to, excuse that of, me not being like, oh, girls aren't slut. I was just one thing that it just never crossed my mind as, like, damn, that's fucked up,
Yeah.
But I definitely think it should be the same. I mean, if a girl likes dick, then whatever, she likes dick. If a guy likes, pussy, then it is what it is. What do you think?
I mean, I definitely think there's a double standard, because I have ran across several girls where I thought I thought that I was running game on them, and then I turned around and realized this bitch just ran game on me. Like she was using me and like 4 other dudes. Like
you got a burrito, homeboy got horchata, fries.
So like women are definitely players too. So I definitely don't agree with calling them like sluts or anything like that, because women know how to run game. They could run game just as well as men. Sometimes even better if they have that innocent look. But what's the most you ever spent to get some ass?
To get some ass.
To get some ass. Like you knew, like you wanted, sex was your end goal. What's the most you ever spent on a girl, knowing that sex was your end goal?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I was ever like, all right, let's see, I gotta divide this and
I do.
And count the 4 and carry it over the 3 and I don't know. I don't know. I can't give you a real answer to that.
$300.
Oh shit! I'm like, hey, but I did just buy my girlfriend some nice earrings, kind of. Not really, but
But that's a girlfriend, though. I mean, like on a first encounter, trying to get it for the first time.
What if you want something a little freaky and you spend a little extra cash for the girl?
A trip to SF cost me $300 that night, and the sex was whack. So it felt.
Ooh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah. And she didn't get a call back, if you're wondering. But that's not my fault. And don't you think I'm some kind of chauvinistic, prick or nothing like that. She had a free trip, free meal, free everything.
Was it Bubba Gump? Where'd you get her? Where'd you take her, Justin?
To the pier. I'm not gonna say the exact.
Hey, that's a cool.
I'm not gonna say the exact spot in case she's watching it.
Oh.
Then she'll know. Then she'll know it's her.
Kind of a little weird. She's like stalking you, or are you guys still friends? You guys on good terms?
I mean, she's an Instagram follower.
Oh. We should do a picture.
It didn't end on a bad note. Like I said, I didn't call her again to hang out. But we still, we chopped it up. Like, we kept it cordial. But
okay.
It wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah, so it's not you nor her.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, you're not trying to waste anybody's time. If you know that someone can't please every aspect that you want, like, why waste their time? You're just going to end up, cheating on them or hurting them further down the road. So, there's no point in doing all that. But since you're not going to put a number on, how much you spent. Well, let me ask you then: Are you opposed to people paying for prostitutes? Because that's what I always find that weird. Because people are always like, "Oh, that's tricking." I'm never gonna pay for sex.
Isn't that like the world's oldest profession?
It is the world's oldest profession.
There you go. I mean, I've never done it. It's never really crossed my mind. I've never, but it's a job too, I guess. I mean, just make sure you're safe and protected, right? Because in not Vegas, in Nevada, you can do it. That's one of the states that
brothels.
What is it? Amsterdam. All over there.
Red light district.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. Yeah, I mean, I say why not?
I think it definitely helps deter crazies too. Dudes out there not getting any.
Oh yeah.
Just say, there's some women out there who are like,
rough job.
$50. Yeah, But when you think about it, and if you're taking a girl out on a first date, you're not spending less than $100. If you're doing the date correctly, you're not spending less than $100. So
and ladies, and if these dudes ain't spending at least $100 on you, then you gotta fucking scrub.
Yeah, exactly. Like up your game.
Stuff?
Up your game. If you're with the dude and he ain't spending at least $100 on the first date.
Hey, unless like he's smooth with it and like you don't realize that he's spending like $30 on the dates, like if he brings you like one rose and then he like takes you to a nice spot where it's like, oh, Gothland, aha, just playing like. Yeah. Then it's like, damn, this dude was smooth and he only spent $37.
Yeah, it's like one of those like one of those cutesy kind of dates.
So,
yeah,
hey,
I feel it.
Hit me if you need some tips. I got you.
Or if you want to be a big boss, listen to me. Spend that money. If you got the money, fucking spend it. These women deserve it. These women deserve it.
You got to spend it. Fuck it. Why not?
So since these women deserve the money, do women deserve to have their ass eaten?
Oh, I've never done that either. Actually,
you've never eaten ass?
Well,
Gabby, does he eat ass?
I mean, hey, if one night, we drink a little bit and she goes, hey, I want you to, I wouldn't be opposed. I would be like, no. I mean, like I said, I'm not ashamed or I want to be like terrified, like, oh no.
I'm an ass eater. I was doing it before it was cool. Like, before it became this whole big, you gotta eat.
Wait, when did it become cool?
When that fucking song came out, and you gotta eat the booty like groceries. That Omarion song. Then all of a sudden,
that was a long ass time ago too.
That was like 2016. God. Yeah, when that song came out, all of a sudden booty eating was fashionable. I was doing that shit back in 2008. Okay, before anybody even cared about it. Huh?
You were 15 and I was just like.
I hope you guys don't hear that. I mean, apparently the dog's like ass eating too. But yeah, I was eating ass way before
Mark?
that.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
I was eating ass way before it became fashionable.
Cool. Hey, I'm down with it.
So would you let a girl eat yours?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah. That's like a no-fly zone for me, man.
Anything with your butt is.
Nah, it's just too weird,
But I mean, when you're at practice or something like that, you let dudes.
I don't let dudes have like when you're like good job type shit. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, but like anywhere around the booty holes where there's a no-fly zone, and guys aren't slapping my booty hole.
There's oil checking all the time in wrestling.
Yeah, if you better get the fuck out of that position. I'm not sitting there like, it's the most and that's probably why, because that is the most uncomfortable like feeling I've like ever felt. Wrestling, there's a move. It's called an oil check. If you haven't, ever heard of it, and it's such a weird move that it's like fucking cheaters. I think they're cheaters when they do that. Like, it literally gives you a little shock, and it
makes you thrust.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you clench instantly, and if you don't do that, then hey guys, you might be good. I mean, hey, but who cares? Whatever. Yeah. So, what about you? You look like you let that.
But what happens in the bedroom, I am open to experiences. I don't know about that one though. I don't think I'd let a girl eat my ass. Probably not. But then again, when I get drunk enough, you can pretty much talk me into almost anything.
Yeah, I've seen you bite a fucking onion because you're drunk and you just thought it would be funny.
Delicioso.
Like a deep bite.
Delicioso. So, would you let...
30 seconds. Hold that thought.
Oh, shit, my legs. Okay, so if you're down to eat some ass but not have your girl eat your ass, are you down to let her tie you up or handcuff you?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah?
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that.
she's probably gonna eat your ass today.
Nah.
Yeah. When you're sitting there, hey, quit playing. Hey, quit playing. Like, what are you gonna do?
I think in that instance, I would have Superman-like strength and fucking just break the shackles. And just, like just break the shit up. That
the tears in your eyes that would come out would be they'd be so authentic because you'd be so scared. Hey, get away! Please, get away!
Hell no, that's scary.
Yeah, it would be because there's nothing you can do. I'm not really like I'm down with a lot of shit, but I'm not down with.
That's an instant like termination relationship. I would break up with her like that. Like get the fuck out. Like I don't ever want to see you ever in my life.
I'm not.
That's rape. Catching
that is. Yeah, I'm not cool with feeling. I think that's the feeling of feeling helpless. Like if you want to choke me, that's cool.
Just have my arms, not my feet.
Yeah,
or just my feet.
I need to be able to give a quick head kick or something like that. Yeah, like if you want to choke me, bite me, scratch, I'm cool with all that because I'm free. Like,
but don't slap me though. I don't like.
You don't
that.
like the slap?
Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, nah.
I've been slapped.
I don't like that.
It turned me on.
It works for people. For me, it's kind of like more annoying, because I just hate getting hit. I just hate like I don't know if it's from fighting or from what, but yeah, don't do that. That just annoys me.
It's a cool little shock. I kind of enjoy it. But like I said, as long as I'm free, like my hands are free, so I'm willingly allowing it to happen. I think if I was handcuffed and you started hitting me, I'd panic because I'd feel helpless. Like there's nothing I can do.
That'd be scary.
Fuck that. Especially if they pulled out like a dildo while you're handcuffed.
Like, where'd you get that shit?
Like they had it underneath the bed the entire time, just waiting to tie you up.
Luckily for me, I know what my girl got to. She don't have nothing like that, so we're okay.
Every girl has that shoebox that their man don't know about. Have that conversation later.
Guys, for tips on how to not get handcuffed and raped. I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, no. Hey, if you're into the whole handcuff thing, I think it's really a trust thing with your partner. Like, I definitely wouldn't be no one night stand. Like,
for sure. Hell, they don't rob you. Fucking take your phone.
Yeah. If it's our first sexual encounter, there's no way you're tying me up, you're handcuffed. You're not even gonna blindfold me. I don't even care if my hands are free. You're not doing none of that shit. All of a sudden, you fucking end up with a dick in your mouth and she's trying to tell you it's her clit. Like, what the hell?
Has that happened before? Is that
only twice? Twice. So I'm sure not getting fooled like that anymore. Oh my gosh,
that's fucking funny. Yeah, that's wild. Nah, man. But how would you going back to the OnlyFans? How would you even market that, right? Because I mean, if you have like a professional life, how would you be able to market? Do you make a whole separate account?
Oh, definitely. I think if you actually
how would you market that?
If you have a real job, you have your personal IG, but then you'd make like your little secondary IG, and before anybody can search you like work related, you block them all, because that way you don't pop up at all, and then you could advertise off of there.
Well, I mean, it'd be the same thing like that lady that was on OnlyFans and her kids got kicked out of the school for the Catholic school for posting the OnlyFans. Like, you don't mean for them to see it, and then they find it, and boom,
Yeah.
So that would suck. And then also, maybe I wouldn't want a girl to be going all out, like extreme, like crazy gag, like just weird, like just different fetishes, I should say. Because what if, down the line your kids are like 12, 13, where the friends, happen to find your mom's Instagram, and then they're like just looking through stuff and then having to come across it, and they go, oh, this is Miss, Janet, or whatever the hell the mom's name is, and then they go tell their friends, and then they buy the account, and then
it definitely would suck if your mom was in everybody's phone naked and as their screensavers on their wallpaper on their phone. That would definitely suck. I mean, I'm naturally gifted at roasting, so I'd probably I'd try to flip it as much, like just because your mama is fat and crusty and shit like that. Like it's because your mom can't make no money off of it. I'm getting dropped off in a Benz. You're getting you're getting dropped off in a Beetle.
In a 1990 Honda.
Ain't
nothing wrong with 1990 Honda.
My mom's laughing all the way to the bank. You're getting welfare checks. Who you cracking on? So I mean, but for a little kid, if they did find out, that would be kind of scarring. I would think. I just think the parent would have to definitely make it more tasteful. You definitely don't want to be a parent doing the raunchy OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You gotta. It has to be the.
I think
the
that's more
Playboy
like
type.
younger people, right? Because they're trying to make that quick buck, so they gotta do what they gotta do.
Yeah, yeah. They're probably the ones that go, the hardest out there.
Hey, but like I said, make that money, boo. That's what you gotta do.
Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed our subjects today. Subscribe. Remember, if we hit 100 subscribers, we will start a light show OnlyFans. So tell your friends, tell your family if you want to see us hang dang-a-lang.
Tell your friends, tell your family.
If you want to see us hang dang-a-lang, all right, hit the like and subscribe. And once again, Luis LightYear Vargas, Justin Show Off Davis. Welcome to the Light Show.